Hey, what's up, Cody? This is a quick demo video for you for your 89 Sabers OWK. This is installed with the golden harvest that you wanted. It's got a 22mm speaker located in the pommel, and it's a removable speaker pod. So I'll show you that here in a second. 2-button setup. So you've got this red button that you wanted for your power. So that's your power right there. And then, of course, this greebly over here will be your auxiliary. All right. You've got a Carl Chen V4 lit Neopixel connector in here for your blade plug, or for your blade connector rather. And then how to get to your chassis, you just want to unscrew the pommel here. You asked specifically for a recharge port with an in-hilt battery. So that's what I did for you. All right, and I'll show you that. We'll take this off first. This is a speaker pod that's located in the pommel. It does come out, and there's a reason for that, right? So when you look at this, when you take it out, you use a stock PCB right here, but you'll see that little square cut out right there, right underneath it. That's because you have this little kill key that I printed to go inside this 1.3mm recharge port. All right, so my camera sometimes doesn't want to focus in on that, but you need to pull that out in order to get the Saber to work. Now, when you put the speaker pod in here, when that kill key is out, it can go in anyway. All right, but when you want to keep the power killed to this guy and put your speaker pod and your pommel in, the kill key has to go inside of this little groove that's cut into the speaker pod here. Got to go inside that groove. All right, I even had to shave flat some of that PCB so I could have clearance. You'll notice on that kill key, it's not round. Okay, we'll get there. It's not round, it's rectangular, so it's going horizontal right now. You want it horizontal when you store this guy. You don't want the kill key going up and down. So basically like this, but not like that, right? That's up and down or sideways. If you do that, it's not going to fit. So make sure you, when you put that kill key in, you put it horizontal. When you go to grab it, it is tight. So instead of trying to pull it right out, you can just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and it will come right out just like that. All right. And then when this kill key is out, we can just put the speaker pod inside of the pommel and screw the pommel right on. We can lock it down tight. Come over here and hit power. Your LEDs are firing up. Auxiliary is the gold one. And then we'll hold the red one down and turn it off. All right. You have a blade retention screw right here, but I'm not going to use that. Again, sorry for the camera action, but you can see it right there. I'm not going to use it because my particular blade fits in here very tight. All right, if you have a brand new blade, you're 100% going to have to do some sanding. All right, so I'll put it in here. You want to do the sanding before you put it into the emitter. For now, though, I can't sand this because I need it for so many other Sabers. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the Saber on. That will let me know when I hit those pins, and I can stop pushing on the blade. Very tight in there, right? Get your flash on clash. Blast the blade. We'll turn it off.
Sound menu.
Go to the sound menu.
The shadow. Cryocarbon.
When you find one you like, hold the button down. Do it again.
Sound menu.
Eternal Prince.
turn it off and take the blade out. I am admittedly not super versed in Golden Harvest. I've not done but maybe 6 of them, so I know how to wire them up. I know how to make everything act right. But when it comes to all of the functions and diving in, it's just not a board that I use very often, so I'm not well versed in it. But everything's working fine on here. Did test it, buttons, blade. It does have the stock font package on it, though I did update it to the latest firmware, which I believe was like a 4.35 or something like that. All right. Now, so before we put the kill key back in, if you ever want to get to the board to put some sound fonts on yourself, what you want to do is come over here and take the Covertech off. So we'll come over here with an Allen key, take that off. I'm going to do it over the table so I don't drop it. All right, we'll take that off. Once that Covertech is off, as you know, you can come over here and you can slide this around. Just turn it. All right. So once you turn it and you expose the battery in the board, you can slide it up, and there is your board right there. So you can get to your SD card, do anything you want to do, and then when you're done, just drop this back and slide it back into place, and then we can lock it back down with the Covertech, which can be hard to find that hole in the dark. That's what she said. Anyway, put the shroud back, lock the Covertech back down until it's tight. The shroud is tight. You never have to do that unless you want to get to the board. Okay, otherwise we'll just come over here. We'll take our pommel off. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. You won't hear any sound, obviously, but you can see the light. All right, so I'm going to turn this on while I take your kill key and I put it inside of your recharge port right there, so you can see that it kills power. All right, so we'll put it in there. Just kill the power like it should. I've got that kill key going horizontal, right? Now you can take your pommel, kind of tap your speaker pod and bring it out of there. This is how you have to put the speaker in when the kill key's in. So you're going to have to take that little cutout we have in the speaker pod, put it right over the kill key, let it rest there, and then take your pommel and screw it down. All right. You have to do it that way so that cutout lines up with the kill key. Everything locks down tight and it's aligned properly. And we've essentially turned it off and then put it all back together. All right. So that is basically your OWK. Hopefully that all makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll get this out in the mail first thing Monday. All right. Thanks.